downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Quick, ready?
Play action now. Jackson moving to his right, taking off, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
13. Yo.
3rd and short. Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to have a Ravens first down. That's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
That's good.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, shotgun.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. So going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go now. 65, 7
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First down 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Uh-oh. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And surging forward for the 5 and to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
No, it's not.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Jackson now. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
At the 4-yard line.
Yo. 180. Cut.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Receiver in motion, headed left. On play action, here's Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of
A
36
big
yards.
play for Minnesota. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Moving outside the pocket, going up top. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
14-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The pressure is too much, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board just before halftime. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70
Now a toss play, running left. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings.
A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
Set. 70 Lions. 18
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bad decision, bad decision. Tighten up. Hut, hut.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This is 3rd and 6.
Set up. You. Cougar 19. Hut.
Back to throw. Caught left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 23, here's second and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Addison. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Throwing
line.
now on 1st and 10. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
46-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Go! Go!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
From
5.
the 41, here's second down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw here is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The 13-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he's going to get in for the 2, and they are back within 11.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
First and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Second down. Jackson. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And mark him down up beyond the 30. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He runs with it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end. But here comes first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Addison. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now on third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a run on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
You. Go.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.